Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammed Rafiq Tafi, Government Degree College, Latifabad, Hyderabad. I'm going to show you animation on the glycolysis and few enzymes that are required for the glycolysis. 10 steps are involved in the glycolysis. Here just we show the animations of glycolysis and we will little bit discuss. So this glycolysis process especially occur in cytosol and it produce one is ATP and other one is NADH and next one is the pyruvate. So it required means glycolysis occur in cytosol. It produce ATP, NADH, and pyruvic acids. Three things: ATP, NADH, pyruvic acids. Yeah, pyruvates. These are the products of glycolysis. Glycolysis process occur in cytosol. Let's see glycolysis, especially required 10 steps. 10 steps you can see 10 steps are here shown. 10 steps: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. After the 10th step it produces the pyruvic acid, NADH. These are the things here. One is the two molecules, three carbon containing two molecules that are the pyruvate and two NADH and 4 ATP produced here, 4 ATP. So 2 pyruvate, 2 NADH and 4 ATP produced from the glycolysis. 4 ATP, from 4 ATP to utilize by this process at this first step one, and in second third one, next step that also utilize the next one. So let's see here. It produce also the ATPs. Glycolysis usually required 10 enzymes, 10 enzymes for the 10 different steps here. One is the, and also this here we can discuss here. Glycolysis divided into two steps. In first steps here up to fifth one, all are 6 carbon containing compounds. All are from 1 to fifth one. At fifth point there is a breakdown of 3 carbon containing 2 molecules alone. And also here means in first steps, first 4 to 5 steps, there is a requirement of 2 ATPs. It utilizes 2 ATPs, means it utilizes ATPs. In next steps 4 to 5 steps that produce ATPs here. Here glucose break into glyceraldehyde 3 phosphates at this point, means 6 carbon containing compound break into 2 3 carbon containing compounds. One is the glyceraldehyde 3 phosphates. Here in next step, here is the utilization. Here you can see here is a utilization. At this step there is a utilization of ATP, and at this step there is a utilization of ATP. So 2 ATPs are required at one step and step number 3. At step 1 and at step number 3. So both require the ATP. After next one means that process, these both are also reversible. Both are also reversible reactions. While glycolysis process, when break in first 4 to 5 steps into 3 carbon containing compounds, then it utilized ATP. And after next one means here it is shown, means after fifth and sixth, there is a removal of ATPs. Here is a formation of ATP. 2 ATP form here, and also 2 ATP form here. Glyceraldehyde G3P, that's the 3 carbon containing phosphoglyceraldehyde that move towards the 2 steps. Means one is 3 carbon containing step, another is also 3 carbon. Both produce 1 ATP. That's why there is a 2 ATPs here. In next means it number 7, it's number 10. There is a formation of ATP. This is not reversible, and this 7 number is a reversible, 10 number is not reversible reaction. And also here it produce ATPs and NADH. NADH produced by it 5 after the fifth one, 3 carbon containing compound glyceraldehyde when move toward the 2 phosphoglycerates, or we can say into the phosphoglycerates, then there is a requirement of ATP and removal of it required ATP phosphate. It required phosphate from the cytosol, and then that form the NADH. Here there is a formation of NADH occur. Then there is a formation of NADH while it required the phosphate from the cytosol. At that time, means 2 phosphate used, means already 2 phosphates added there and 2 phosphate added here, means 2 plus 2, there is a addition of 4 phosphate into the glycolysis process. That's why glycolysis process can produce 4 ATPs by the removal of phosphate also. And this is ATP. Next one, glycolysis process process also means NADH, ATP, and it move further, then that is very essential to produce the ATP. So it produces 4 ATPs after 5th to 10th reaction, while it required 2 ATPs from 1 to 3rd one. Means at the end product, if we can see here, means it produced 4 ATPs. From 4 to utilize at 1 and 3, and remaining 2 are the byproducts, while the NADH are here. NADH are here. So 2 ATPs and 2 NADH and 2 phosphate it form. Sorry, 2 pyruvic acid it form. Yeah, pyruvate it form. So here there is a dehydrogenase enzyme, and it produces the ATP. Oxidative phosphorylation means production of ATP, also known as oxidative phosphorylation. Here enzymes are involved. 10 different enzymes are involved, you can see here. These are the enzymes that are required for the stepwise. Means this is required for first step, this is required for 2, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th step. After it all, there is a production of pyruvate, because there is a requirement of enzymes, especially for the production of glucose breakdown into pyruvic acid. So these are the especially we can see here. So glucose break here, this is glucose break by the help of 9 to 10 different enzymes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enzymes. Sorry, here is also enzyme. You can see here enzyme is there. So a round